Reflecting on the work that we've been doing for the last 36 years as Seventh Generation Fund for Indian Development, and now Seventh Generation Fund for Indigenous Peoples, I can say we've seen real change. You know, a lot of people say you can't measure what it is to revitalize a culture. You can't measure what it is to bring back a language. You can't quantify what it means to have canoes back in the water. You can't do any of that. There's no quantifiable measurement. But there is. There are languages being reborn. There are cultures being revitalized. There are youth and elders coming together for the first time, but really echoes from how they've been coming together for centuries and centuries and centuries, and then the connections have just gotten broken.
When you see our community and you see all these young children, they've never known a time without the Tamil. And that's really what my elders wanted for us.
In all of our work yet in Native communities, there's a lot of hope out there. There's a lot of optimism. There's a lot of strong belief that our traditions and our customs will never change, that we are going to have the same value systems, and we need to take some measures now to strengthen them and to focus our attention on how do we preserve that value system into the future.
We received funding from Seventh Generation, and you know, to some people it may seem like it's just a small amount of money, but that little bit of money touches so many kids' lives and gives them hope and gives them a sense of safety, a sense of identity.
Reflecting on what our work has been doing for the last, generation and a half, 36 years, I'd have to say we've been funding hope. We've been, reinvigorating the promise our cultures and our communities already have. We've been reminding and reawakening ourselves and our peoples and our tribal nations and our communities what it is to be Indian again, and realizing that it's kind of revolutionary to be an Indian. It's revolutionary to say, I'm an Indigenous person.
Old, we're old people, as we all are here. All our nations are ancient. We're original people.
We're looking at programs and services now that have a broader impact on a wide range of things. The focus now, I think, is preserving natural systems of the world, ecosystems, and watersheds, and making certain that our communities can enjoy a level of comfort in life 7 generations from now. And I think it's more apparent to this generation that significant change needs to happen.
What we're really looking at is, in what way are things in a community revitalized? How are spirits and communities regenerated? In what way have we honored our people? In what way have we honored our ancestors? And in what way have we honored the future generations? That's what the Seventh Generation Fund is about.
We are very, very grateful and thankful to have had Seventh Generation Fund, holding us up, nurturing us on the sidelines many times.
And we look for that optimism in our grant making, in our technical support, in all of our work throughout Seventh Generation Fund. We find those communities where there is some commitment, there is some interest within Native communities that we can survive. Our language can be reestablished, our traditions can continue, our ceremonies can continue, and then we provide dollar support specifically for that type of thinking, that type of hope and optimism.
So without Seventh Generation, without that incredible support and cushion and networking of other people to help to fund us, I don't know if we would be able to do it, but we would be determined. We'd find a way to do it. But Seventh Generation makes it easier, a lot easier, and I'm so grateful to them. All of you are just my heroes. You are my heroes, Yeah, you're reconnecting that rainbow bridge for us again. Grateful.
We're striving to be good ancestors, and we believe that we are because we see the work that's happening. We see what's taking shape in the communities that we're working with and that we're supporting through our activities and through our programs. We see it happening everywhere around us. We see people coming together. We see projects planting corn. We see canoes being made. We see languages being reborn. We see youth and elders joining together to make new memories and to make good ones for the future generations to come. I believe we're being good ancestors.
The impact that this money is going to have will be for generations, 7 generations perhaps.
Please join the Seventh Generation Fund's Be a Good Ancestor campaign. Make a donation today. It's up to all of us to make a difference for the future generations to come.